Hi everybody, welcome to Tea on Tuesday.
We have a guest today. So I said today we're going to talk about firkins, and he was all excited and he brought up his firkin from his collection. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. But at the beginning you could see it's been real foggy on the farm, and I like to video on Monday for today to be ahead. But Dave noticed we have our Oliver has a skin condition. He gets it about once a year. So yesterday was sort of farm day here. We treated Oliver. And
he loses some of his wool, which happens every year. We get a bald spot. He gets a bald spot, yeah. I'll call it.
And he's been tested for lice a couple times. He's never lice. He's been tested for mites, and the test comes back none, like nil. And they're doing studies now that sheep get nervous. And I'm going to tell you a funny story when they get sheared about Oliver, but I think he knows it's getting to be shearing time.
And our shearer says Oliver's sort of a problem child.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that after they're sheared. But, so welcome back. So yesterday was farm day for us, and we're going to be talking at teaching. We're working on some dates for some speaking engagements, so that's going to be fun, talking about sheep. But today we're going to talk about firkins, an early American life that David and I love. And but I wanted to share with you real quick from last week. We talked about pantry boxes, and I said I got to look up Jay Burr, and he's from Massachusetts. He was a cooper. And so this is cool. I think I bought it for the green paint. Like, I really didn't buy it because it had
we didn't even, well, we might have saw her, but we didn't recognize it. I didn't.
And then if you saw our kitchen, we just refreshed our kitchen, and I spring cleaned it. And we were moving some things from the Walker house down here, and I found this. And it's Vermont butter, so I was so excited, so I brought that down. And we're not done with the kitchen. There's probably going to be another refresh coming up before you know, but it was really fun doing. So today we're going to talk about firkins. And I'm having so much fun doing this because when I do it, I look stuff up and I learn stuff, and that's the one fun thing about a lifestyle or early American life and the things they used, is that there is always something to learn about it. Yeah. And I did not realize that firkins means in Dutch fourth. And it was an actual government measurement. And 4 firkins was a standard barrel. And it was liquid. It was liquid. And I did not know that either.
And it changed to dry. So it became a dry, well, it didn't become a measurement, but it was used for a lot of dry goods.
Yeah, so, which is really
unique. It's how stuff evolves.
Right. So I don't really collect firkins. I love it. I've seen in magazines a whole stack of them. Oh, I love that look. And I'm always for the early American look and lifestyle. Like, I don't know. I honestly feel I could live without my washer and dryer. Well, first of all, I hardly ever use my dryer. We live with wood. So, and there's times we haven't had our electric because we live out on the farm. And the electric, when David and I, let's just say we've lived many times without electric. Because...
And we welcome the humidity of clothes drying because wood burners are dry us out, dry the house out. So.
And I mean, I do like running water. I have to say that. But I have to say I have 1 foot in the old early days and 1 foot in the modern days. Truly. Like, that would be a fun challenge. So, anyhow, I'm going to turn the camera around. David's going to show you his firkin and some of the ones we found up the Walker house. And I was so excited to go down that rabbit hole about firkins. So let's get going. I'm going to turn the camera around.
Here we go.
Okay, we had to move because of the lighting.
The sun's going in and out, and it's flurrying, and just
Yeah, it was
one of them days.
bad in the windows. Okay, so
Well, for the first firkin, it's my firkin I brought up. It's a Clover Farm Stores firkin. It's I put this label on. It's salt and it's sort of their colors, cream and green, and I like it. It's down on a shelf in my Clover Farm room. So
hopefully someday he'll show you that Clover Farm room. And we have a lot of people from Ohio that watch. So, do you remember Clover Farm Stores? Because they're out of Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio, but they were all over. They were, and most people don't maybe remember it as Clover Farm because it could have been Mabel and Dick's Clover Farm, and
Right.
they were a franchise. So
Yeah. Okay, then I have this wee little one. Actually, I bought this in Columbus, Ohio, at Scott's. Yes, I don't know if you've ever been to Scott's. That's where we met Ralph and Linda Miller. Oh my gosh, like a million years ago. They weren't even in their log cabin yet.
No.
Oh my, but I just thought this was so cute. And you really can't see it good on camera, but it's apple butter, and it has like a little, it's Old Mother Hubbard's apple butter, and it has her face over here. It's just so cute.
one of our smaller firkins.
This is my smallest.
it's our
Yeah. I don't know, maybe we could try to do like, you know, those stacks. I love those stacks. Okay, and I'm going to give them to David, and you can just put them up.
Yeah.
Is that good, huh?
Yeah,
Okay. So this one, see?
yeah. Go ahead, you can talk
Okay, it
about
has the paper label, and it is Pittsburgh plate glass. And if you turn it around, this is so cool. So my dad's career was at Pittsburgh plate glass. My grandpa, all that side. So anyhow, this is where it went to Uniontown, PA. But this is where it was from. Pittsburgh Plate Glass Company, Pittsburgh, PA.
Who made paint.
Who
also.
made paint, and this was a paint bucket. There's yellow markings underneath, and there's paint around the rim up top. And so that's hard to believe they had paint.
Yeah, and
in these.
I just noticed too, it's sort of tongue and groove. The ones that held liquid, I'll call them stays, are tongue and grooved compared to just a flat stay on each side.
That's neat.
So, yeah.
That is cool. All right, and then I have this one. And now I bought this one not because it's a firkin, but because of the color. It is green, green, green. It is big. It's big. It's big. The other one's really big. But it's never been, well, since I've had it, look at the lid, hon.
Yeah, it's a liquid firkin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've never taken that top off. It's real tight on the center there, so I'm not taking it off. But I love it. So this is the color that was inside, and I could tell because you see these metal rings. The paint is just dripped over them. So this is the color that is inside. I don't think that's how you would have bought the paint. I think whoever had it, they're sloppy painter. Or they did it. But over here, there's a little tiny label, and it's Sherwin-Williams. So that was another reason I bought it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love green. I love green.
We both love green.
Yes, we both love green. Okay, I'll be back. I got another one. Okay. Now, this one, I don't know. Do you think this is old? Okay, I bought this for $20 at a flea market. I have no clue. I think it's old.
It is old. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it is old. The wood inside is attic surface.
Oh yeah, it's slow. I had something in it. I keep my Christmas tree in this in our family room, and you can tell it's like been painted here. So somebody painted this, and maybe that's why it made it $20. But I bought this, oh my gosh, so many years ago. But I loved it. I love the size, and I've always used it for display when we had our shop open. But I just think it's wonderful. It doesn't have a lid either. You know, it doesn't have a top. But that's the thing about some of our things we've had forever, and we got at good prices. And but I can't part with some of them. You know.
Yeah, and some firkins have a pantry box. I'll call it a pantry box lid, where it's a thin band with a piece of wood on top that makes, makes a lid.
Yes.
So.
And these are wooden.
Yeah.
It's wooden and it's tight, and I thought it was old and early. I don't think they made repos this big, especially like 25 years ago. So,
yeah, it's...
Okay, let's look at the bottom. Let's look at the bottom this way, honey. Oh, yeah. It's like, now look at that. What do you think? I think that's early. I really think that's early. Can you see it good? Whoops. Talk about spring cleaning. Yeah, I'm going to say it's early. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, and the rings do go down. So, let's go in the kitchen and show you what's in there.
Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. These 4 firkins are all preserved firkins. The first one's raspberry. The next, it's not a Heinz. The second one is a Heinz raspberry. This is a Heinz. It has the label. And the last one's a Heinz, but it just has a partial label. But they're, you can see they're different generations a little bit or something. This one has a metal band. A couple of them have a bottom metal band. A couple have a wood metal band, but
maybe they're repaired, I think, or that's how they made them.
Oh boy, I have no idea. But they all have the wooden peg that holds the handle in, and we're 25 miles from Pittsburgh. So when we were, well, not really kids, me and Audrey, when we were going down Pittsburgh, there was 2 smokestacks that said Heinz 57. They were a brick smokestack with white brick, and it said Heinz. And I wish we had a picture of them. I'm sure they're out there somewhere, pictures. But we just took it for granted. Every time we went down 28, we saw those 2 smokestacks with Heinz written on them.
And that's why we bought those firkins.
Yeah, and Heinz around here is collectible. Okay, this is how we display these crocks. They're all the same size. So okay, these are how we display these. They're all the same size. This one is a raspberry preserve crock. It's not a Heinz crock. Okay, these are how we display these firkins. The first one is raspberry jam, and it's not a Heinz.
It's preserves.
Preserves. Okay, these are our four firkins. They're all jam for preserve firkins.
Oh my goodness. Dave and I are still laughing over today's video. We had so much fun doing it together. I kept looking so light. He kept saying, "You look so light," and we couldn't get the lighting right. But honey, I am very fair skinned. Well, thank you so much for visiting us here on the farm in the spring and summer. We have a lot of content off the farm, so hit that notification button if you would, and that way you won't miss anything. We appreciate all your likes. I love your comments. I read all of them. Thank you if you are subscribed. If you're not, would you consider subscribing? That helps our channel. Share it with your friends. Oh, and now there's that little hype thing that, I don't know YouTube real good, but if you hit that hype, it helps spread our channel to other people that love primitives, antiques, early American life, and the look of it. So, this is Audrey Ann and Dave saying goodbye, and I can't wait to see you again.